Let's hear it for my man, Orlando Baxter.
Hello. Yeah, my name is Orlando. If you can't tell by my accent, I'm black, so I gotta say that to people sometimes, you know? You got a name like Orlando, people think you're Hispanic, you know? They get all excited when they see you, then they get disappointed when you're not, you know what I mean? They be in my face, Orlandito! Orlando, ¿qué vaso? I be like, sorry, I'm basketball black, not baseball black. I enjoy being back. I love it. The thing that I don't enjoy, though, is the questions. You always get these questions. Sometimes you ain't in the mood for them. Like one time I was going to the beach. I stopped at a store, walked in, asked the lady at the counter. I said, hey, can you point me the aisle where the sunblock's at? She looked at me and said, for what? I was like, because I got a white girl tied up in my trunk. That's why, right? And she goes, oh my God, I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't trying to be racist or anything. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I did, whatever. However, I did think it was a little bit weird because if I did have a white girl tied up in the trunk, she didn't care, right? Then she goes, you know, I just honestly, I didn't know. I did not know black people use sunblock. And at this point in the conversation, I probably should have walked away, but I was curious, you know? I was like, what do you think we use? She goes, well, I just thought you guys had the ability. I said, ability? Like a superhero or something? She said, no, I just thought you guys had the ability to absorb the sun. What? You think black people go to the beach all day to charge up, just be laying out there? Come on, son, give it to me so I can run faster. I was a high school teacher for 12 years, right? I had the difficult job. I was the in-school suspension teacher, man. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. You know my problem? I used to laugh too much. Like one time they sent me a Dominican kid because he accidentally broke a window in class. Accidentally. I said, Jose, how you accidentally break a window in class? He said, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, the t-shirt. He called his teacher a t-shirt. It's not my fault, the t-shirt. The teacher said to me to crack the window. I said, wait, what? He said, yes, the teacher said to me to crack the window. And I say, are you sure you want me to crack the window? And she said, yes, I cracked the window. It's not my fault. And as a teacher, you ain't supposed to laugh. I laugh my ass off. You ever laugh so hard you fart a little bit? No? I'm sorry. He got so mad. It's not my fault. Don't laugh. Then I started feeling bad for him. Because I was like, damn, what if he don't change? That'd be crazy if he didn't change. Could you imagine him like 10 years later? He at the police station. Cops like, Jose, why'd you shoot that Chinese man? He's like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. The boss said to me, do you want a cappuccino? And I say, hey guys, that's been all my time. Thank you.